All right, wrestling fans, I'm now joined by the Yela man himself, Bobby Yela, and I gotta be honest, I saw the footage from Stewart, Virginia, and I gotta say I've seen a side of the Yela man that I've never seen before. So the first thing I want to ask is, I know the people watching at home that are familiar with you are probably wanting an explanation. I know the people here that are familiar with you as well are probably wanting an explanation. So please tell us what's with the new attitude, Mr. Yela.
Hold on. First off, I came all the way up here in Beckley, and I shook your hand. Now I want the world to know. I don't know what your problem is, or all these people at home or around the world, but I was robbed in Stewart, Virginia. You talk about the Dragon Scott Lee, the NICW heavyweight champ. I don't want to hear nobody wooing. The heck with some Scott Lee, the Dragon Scott. You know what happened in Stewart? He was a dragon. I was dragging his tail from pillar to post all the way around that ring, and I got robbed. And you know what? I'm sick of it. I'm sick of being treated like I'm not that good. I'm sick of being like I'm treated like I'm a B-class wrestler. I'm a top-notch professional wrestler in this business. Hey, and you know what? You know what else? I want my shot here tonight. I want my shot at the APW TV title, so not only can I show all these people here in Beckley, West Virginia who the man is, I can show the whole world on TV networks all over America, all over the world, who the real TV champion is, and that's the Yela man. I'm gonna wow on him, I'm gonna style on him, and I'm gonna shake the room. And Cuban Assassin, tonight, baby, you're looking at the new APW TV champion.
Well, that match is official. You will get your opportunity at the Cuban Assassin, but I got to ask you one more thing. That guy's been finding the way to win, no matter what. How do you go into a match against a guy who has a similar attitude, chip on his shoulder, will do anything to leave with that television championship?
You see, I got nothing but love and respect for the Cuban Assassin. He is a legend. He is the APW, American Pro Wrestling television champion. There's no doubt in my mind that he is as good as he says he is, that he is good as he proved the whole world, or he wouldn't be a legend. And he daggone sure wouldn't be the champion, but hey, he's a legend, that's just that. He had his time, now it's my time. And like I said, I'm gonna wow on him, I'm gonna style on him, and I'm getting ready to go to the ring, baby, because tonight, Yela Man is gonna shake the room.
Well, the Yela Man is very confident that the title reign of the Cuban Assassin will be over tonight. We're gonna find out real soon, wrestling fans.
Ladies and gentlemen, following contest scheduled for one fall. It is for the APW Television Championship. Introducing first the challenger. Out of the Star City of Roanoke, Virginia, this is Bobby Yela. His opponent is the current reigning APW Television Champion, hailing out of Havana, Cuba. This is the Cuban Assassin.
It looks like we're about to get underway here. Television title on the line, the Cuban Assassin and Bobby Yela, one-on-one, a show of respect there. Collar and elbow tie-up gets us started, but the Cuban Assassin immediately to the arm. Yela down on his knees. He's in a lot of pain, and the Cuban Assassin torquing on that elbow, bossing the referee Sean Jennings around. Little cheap shot there by the Assassin. Crowd a little split here. Obviously, you know, neither of these competitors are really nice to the fans, for lack of a better way to put it. You know, Cuban Assassin, a long history of dastardly deeds, and now Bobby Yela, you know, and I think we all can understand frustration, but this is a different Yela man, as it were, that we are seeing now here in APW, but you can't take anything away from either competitor. Two very formidable opponents, and this certainly is shaping up to be a great championship affair as the Cuban Assassin drives the head of Bobby Yela into the top turnbuckle, and relentless attack now by the Cuban Assassin. Pulls up the shirt and goes skin to skin with that overhand palm strike. And now Yela to the arm of the Assassin. Nicely done there by Bobby Yela. Yela continuing to work that arm. And the Cuban Assassin certainly not going to give up at this juncture of the contest. And to the eyes goes the Cuban Assassin. He just had to get Bobby Yela right where he wanted him. And now laying the boots to the challenger here in our TV title contest. The official in the face of the Cuban Assassin, showing some authority there. APW officials having a tough night inside the ring, as it were. And now the Cuban Assassin just toying with referee Sean Jennings. The Cuban Assassin has this hold cinched in, and he's going to the face now of Bobby Yela. Just a little insult to injury there. Stomping down on the lower back of the Yela man, who is the challenger once again. Television title is on the line, and the Cuban Assassin right now looks well on his way to retaining. Impressive body slam there by the veteran, the Cuban Assassin. Double axe handle blow to follow. There's another as the chants of USA ring through the Bradley Prosperity Fire Department here, Beckley, West Virginia. Thank you so much for joining us for Championship Wrestling. Another big slam there by the Cuban Assassin. Knees to the back and pulling the arms back, and Bobby Yela immediately says no, not wanting to lose his opportunity at the television title. Cuban Assassin continues the offense. Fans, I'd like to thank some of our great sponsors: Spookables on Cole Heritage Road in Blue Well, West Virginia; Coppola's Cabin Rentals, Cole Heritage Road, Brush Fork, West Virginia; Ramella and Associates Insurance Agency, College Avenue, Bluefield, Virginia. And Bobby Yela is to his feet. He's going to fight out of this hold. Oh, and the Cuban Assassin gets the best of that exchange. Briefly want to mention some more of our great sponsors: the Law Office of Charles A. Stacy, Bluefield, Virginia; Summers County, West Virginia School Board; Star News TV in Martinsville; and WWON 48 Sports in the Bronx, New York, as the Cuban Assassin gets a count of 2, looking to retain his television championship. Cuban Assassin, I don't know who thinks he's fooling there, but it's certainly not any of the great officials here in APW. But Bobby Yela is in a bad way. He's got some fight left in him, but a lot of agony on the face of the challenger. Now the champ repositioning and punishing a new set of body parts as he is firmly in control. Bobby Yela, mid-center of the ring here, locked in the clutches of the Cuban Assassin. And I mean, I see the hand movement, the clapping, but Bobby Yela might be fading here, fans. At some point, referee has to step in a situation like this and think long-term health. But Yela's to his feet. I may have spoken too soon. Off the ropes, ducks under the clothesline, up and over with the sunset flip. Shoulders are down. Do we have a new champion? No. Count of 2 as the Cuban Assassin escapes and very quickly to his feet and clotheslines Bobby Yela back to the mat. Cuban Assassin right back in control, and he's right back, hand on the throat of Bobby Yela. This is getting out of hand. I mean, we saw a show of respect at the beginning of this match, but we've seen anything but since then from the Cuban Assassin. Bobby Yela still he's trying to get the fans behind him, I think. He really is just looking for anything, any motivation, any will he can find to get to his feet, get out of this chin lock, sleeper hold as it were, and it might have just put him to sleep. Wrestling fans, Bobby Yela might be completely out. And the chants of USA ring through the rafters here once again. Referee checking. If that arm goes up and down 3 times and the match is over, Bobby Yela will be deemed unable to defend himself. And here's the 3rd raise of the arm. And the arm doesn't go down. Bobby Yela is still awake. And now he's getting fired up. A 2nd win maybe for Bobby Yela. An opportunity to become a champion here in APW. Right hand lands. A 2nd one comes all the way over the top. Winds up a 3rd, and back goes the Cuban Assassin all the way into the corner. Yela goes up. He's got some more right hands for the Cuban Assassin as the fans here in Beckley count along with him. We're going to the opposite corner now. Cuban Assassin bounces out. Meets the back body drop. Lateral press. Hooks the leg. Do we have a new champion? No. Another near fall. Both competitors back to their feet. We're off the ropes. Reversal by the Cuban Assassin and a clothesline. Takes down Yela. Elbow drop there by the Cuban Assassin. And he's certainly happy with how this matchup's going for him right now. 1, 2, and a kick out. Bobby Yela staying alive. And now we've got a bit of an argument going on between the referee, the Cuban Assassin, and the fans here in the building. And once again, choking Bobby Yela. You gotta be asking yourself, how much more can Bobby Yela take? I mean, this has been an attack on his windpipe by the Cuban Assassin, the television champion, looking to do whatever he has to retain that championship title. Here's another cover, another kick out. The Cuban Assassin failing to hook the legs. That might have been all that kept Bobby Yela alive in his chance to become television champion. And just like we've seen a couple times before now, Cuban Assassin, it's almost like he's making these holds up as he goes. I mean, he's just grabbing any part and then cinching in the hold, putting the torque on, and then he'll readjust to another body part or maybe focus in harder on a certain area of the body. But he has done a lot of punishment to Bobby Yela. We've got a great crowd here in Beckley, and they are chanting USA as Bobby Yela gets back to his feet. Body slam there by the Cuban Assassin. He's got to be looking to close in on a victory. What's he doing here? Is he going? Yeah, he's going up. He's going to the second turnbuckle. He says it's over, but Bobby Yela out of the way. Nobody home. Referee begins to count now. Say what you will about either Bobby Yela or the Cuban Assassin. This has been quite a championship affair. It'd be a shame for both men to be counted out on the mat. But as I say that, Yela and the Assassin both to a knee and back to their feet. Blocked right hand. Bobby Yela in the driver's seat now, fighting his way back. Irish whip, flying elbow into the cover. Very quickly goes Bobby Yela and a count of two. That close to a new champion here in APW. But Bobby Yela is not done just yet. He is fighting for his life. Reversal by the Assassin. DDT plants the television champion. Can Bobby Yela find his way to the cover? He does. He hooks the leg, and that's the count of three. Bobby Yela will be the new television champion.
Winner of the match, and new APW television champion, Bobby Yela.
Come on in here, Cuban. Come on in here.
Wait a second. No, wait. What was the time on that? What was the time on that?
I don't have the official time here.
That television title is only up for grabs for the first 10 minutes of a televised match. This match went farther than 10 minutes. He gets the win, but he's not the stinking champion. I'm the stinking champion.
Well, APW official Joe Brody right here. Let's sort this out, Mr. Brody.
Fans, I have to tell you that, unfortunately, the Cuban Assassin is correct. The contracted time for a television title match is 10 minutes. The match itself, Bobby Yela is the winner, but he does not win the television title. But I'm going to take this opportunity because of the result here, and I'm going to order a rematch. And the rematch will have a contracted 20-minute time limit with the belt on the line.
What? No.
So I'm going to go get the belt, and we're going to give it back to the Cuban, but there's going to be an automatic rematch.
No, wait. No, you can't do that to me. Wait, you can't do that to me. Hey, he can't do that to me, can he?
I think that's official, Cuban. I think he can. I think he can do that.
How can he do that? How can he do that? He's not the main matchmaker. He can't do that without going to the commission board.
I can do that because I am the matchmaker for American Pro Wrestling, and I can order that match right now. There will be a rematch with a 20-minute contracted time limit for that title, so you polish it up really good because based on what I just saw, he's got your number.
I don't stinking care what he says. I don't stinking care what these stupid fans say. 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour, it doesn't matter. I will always be the APW television champion. I will always be the champ. Viva Cuba! USA! Hawk Tui!
Well, there's the official word. Bobby Yela is the winner, but he will get a rematch with the Cuban Assassin where the title will be on the line and we'll have a 20-minute time limit. Fans, we've got to go to a commercial break. We'll be back with more action right after this.